time for me to take a little break here and make a video. I have been working on my house. As you can see, I have paint on my fingers. Don't worry, it's dry. I'm not going to ruin this comic. And I am 75% done with the second floor of my house, and then I'll make my way downstairs, do the first floor. I'm pretty excited about it. I've also been continuously listening to the Talkville podcast episodes with Michael Rosenbaum and Tom Welling about Smallville, and I am now all caught up. The latest episode is for Season 7, Episode 4. There are 22 episodes per season, plus a wrap-up video as well, so that is a lot. I don't know. Do the math. 150 or more that I've listened to, but I'm all caught up. So why don't we take a look at this brand new comic that just came out a couple days ago. Action Comics 1089, because, look, Superman looks young on here, like he's a Superboy or something. I don't get Action Comics every month. I just grab them every once in a while when a cover jumps out at me, like any comic that I don't normally get. If the cover jumps out at me, I'm gonna buy it. I know it's in the middle of a run. They don't make one-off stories anymore, so probably shooting myself in the foot, but I don't know. Covers sell comics. And this one has two covers. What's up with this? It has a second cover inside, Visions of Destruction. Also a cool cover, but I wouldn't buy it for this. I bought it for that. Let's see what we've got going on in here. Hey, look at that. He looks like any young guy that you would see in 2025 with that hairstyle. Kind of like David Cornsweat's version of Superman if he were younger, maybe 10 years younger, something. Here it is, Smallville, years ago. So it's a Smallville story. So in Action Comics, have they kind of restarted the story or something to make it about Superboy? I don't know, are you guys keeping up with this comic? I don't care for the art style. It's not terrible, just don't care for it. This is interesting. So it is Superboy. Look at that, it's not underwear, it's red shorts, and he's got sneakers instead of boots. Kind of neat. And this is very cool. Who is this? Don't know, but I do love that. That's awesome. Here I was complaining about the art, but Captain Comet, I don't know that character. You know what? What's sad? I probably have Captain Comet comics too. Just don't know. It's not ringing a bell. Some superhero come to say, you know what? I bet he's part of the, what's that 31st century DC super team, from the future? The Legion of Superheroes. Didn't they recruit Superboy, or they were inspired by Super? So that's probably the tie-in here. That's probably where I know him from. Something happening off in space. Pretty interesting. My big reunion with my friends from the early 90s, from 1991, is happening in 6 days. This Saturday. We planned it 4 months out when our friend Lincoln passed away. He was one of our group of 5, and now there are only 4 of us left. And just last week, I found out by accident that the entire thing had been canceled, and none of us even knew it. That was quite stressful, but I made another impassioned plea, this time in text. I mean, the whole thing got going because I made an impassioned video that kind of put it all together, and now I had to make this impassioned plea. Do you want to talk about covers that sell comics? Here we go, right here. That cover is exactly why I bought this issue too. It also came out a couple of days ago, so I have that as well. I haven't looked through it, but my God, just look at the beauty there. Like you can see Robin down there. Here's somebody else. Oh, I see Bane. Is that Man-Bat? It's pretty cool. So anyways, I made another impassioned plea. This was through our text ring. And the plans were put back on. Last minute vacations were put in. Hotels were booked. And in 6 days, it'll be here. I have a lot of worry about how the day is going to go down. In fact, I had to, this is nice, making some kind of whirlwind to fend himself off from these locusts. Why would the locusts harm Superboy? Oh, maybe he's just trying to get him away from the crops. Oh, I like that. This art is really growing on me. Look, this is beautiful. This is really nice. The storytelling is nice. Is this Rick Flag? I don't know. You know what? It looks like the beginning of a story, and it ends with a cliffhanger. This is a good one to just jump into and read. I'm going to read this when I turn off the camera. It does look like a good comic. Anyways, as I was saying, I had to type out a long, rambling text file to myself this morning about my thoughts on this upcoming weekend, just to get it out of my system so that I won't be so worried. Don't really have to get into it, but I can say that no telling how this reunion is going to go down. A lot of worry on my part. May just be in my imagination, but I'm going to go ahead and edit this video together real quick and post it, and I will see you next time. And you know what? I should wash these hands better. Yeah, okay. It's late. I got work in the morning. See ya.